Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Queen Naomi allegedly open-mouthed as Oletik is alleged to have brought down Ooni of Ife's lodge in Lagos, Osun State Governor's house, like with tears, like she cried and cried and cried her eyes out. She came there and she met with the Ooni of Ife. They said the reason why she was crying was because she was asking Ooni of Ife to give her reason why she has not been welcomed back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Normally, they said that the Ooni of Ife is not supposed to see the kids until their hair are fallen. And they said that between 3 months or so, Oletik is supposed to have been welcomed back into the palace. That the reason why Ooni of Ife has not welcomed Oletik back happens to be because of Naomi's disposition to it. And of course, this is something that they said that the Ooni of Ife was supposed to have done. I do remember that I came here the other time, I told you that they were making preparations to welcome Olori Tik into the palace. And up until now, that has not happened. And they said Oletik is very, very unhappy about the fact that they have not welcomed her back. Because welcoming her back, even though we have heard that the Ooni of Ife has made it clear that he's not welcoming Oletik back, he's welcoming the kids back. But up until now, we can see that each Saturday passes and passes and passes, nothing happens. And they said so she came with everything that has been going on right now in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They said she came to meet the Ooni of Ife in Osun State Governor's Lodge, where Ooni has his lodge right there in Lagos. And they said she cried the lodge down, brought down everything, that she was crying, that she wants her husband, a man that she loves more than anything in this world, a man that she's ready to do anything for, a man that she can sacrifice anything in this world for, that she wants her husband, that is the Ooni of Ife, to give her reason why she's yet to be welcomed back into the palace. That she has become an object of ridicule now among her friends who had prepared, you know that the other time they said that she was going to be welcomed into the palace. They say her friends came out. Her friends came out with like that 20-something friends came out to prepare a shebi. Of course, you do know that during the marriage was not done like a regular marriage. There were so many of them that were married at the same time. So for somebody like Toby who has got a lot of friends, they said that she would have loved to have friends who wear a shebi for her, but that did not happen. So welcoming her back into the palace was a period where the friends, her own friends, have prepared that they will wear a shebi, they will welcome her, they'll make a lot of noise for people to know that she has got some great friends out there. But because they did not welcome her, up until now they have not welcomed her, she said she has become a topic of ridicule. Her friends are ridiculing her because her friends are asking her why she's not being welcomed into the palace. But right now, the truth remains that nobody knows what is going on. Even though a lot of people are saying it's because of Naomi's disposition to it, that even though Ooni of Ife knows that, of course, even though Naomi knows what is going on, and Naomi and Ooni of Ife has great understanding, they said Ooni of Ife is afraid of doing anything that will make Naomi upset, that Ooni of Ife is waiting for Queen Naomi to give her the go-ahead, and up until now, Naomi has not done that. And they say that is what is delaying this. And even though for those of you who come here and begin to drag me, why should they welcome her? Well, they said it's even because of the babies. Because they said Ooni of Ife has made it very clear that she is going to stay in Lagos. Then they said when the family intervened, they said a lot of things. That is Oletik. Ooni said, okay, if she insists on coming back to the palace, she is going to stay in the Olori's quarters. So whatever the reason is that is delaying them is what I do not know. You see, I've been saying this thing and I will continue to say it. As a businesswoman, The one thing that can make your business successful is to be, conversant with your business environment. Now, in marriage, you need to understand your spouse and understand the things that he likes and the things he doesn't. I want to believe that it happens to be the difference between these Oloris and Olori Dr. Elizabeth. Olori Dr. Elizabeth got into the palace and found out that, look, for you to have your peace and enjoy the Ooni of Ife, you must be in the good books of Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, not just the Ooni of Ife. But a lot of them came, everything they were, trying to do was to please the Ooni of Ife and work against Olori Naomi. Now, you agree with me that everybody who tried to please the Ooni of Ife and work against Olori Naomi has had a problem. Like they've had problems and they will continue to have problems in the palace. Now, if there's one person that I think would have been able to understand this, would have been Oletik, because from the very beginning, I remember coming here to let you guys know that if there's one woman who is ready for polygamy, was Oletik, because at the time that was what I thought. Now, how is it possible that today you're okay and tomorrow you are not okay? Today you are okay with Queen Naomi, tomorrow you're not okay with Naomi. You just go by the tides, like anywhere it takes you to, you go. Anywhere it takes you to, you go. It's important for one to be decisive. You decide either you want to be on the side of Olori Naomi or you want to be against the Olori Naomi, knowing that if you are against Olori Naomi, there are consequences, because Ooni is not taking it lightly with all the people who are against Olori Naomi. Right now, look at Ebony. See the cry that Ebony is crying every day. If Ebony had been in a good place with Olori Naomi, I don't think things would have been like this. And for those people who know Olori Naomi very well, Olori Naomi is not a selfish human being. I know that Olori Naomi is doing everything that is within her power to please the Ooni of Ife as well, because she also is saying that the Ooni of Ife has sacrificed so much for her. I want to believe that if Oletik had been, in a good place with Olori Naomi, I don't see Naomi as somebody who would tell Ooni of Ife not to bring bring Oletik back into the palace at this time. But because she is where she is, she's neither here nor there. She's paying for the price of indecisiveness. Now she is crying and asking Kabiyesi, as we are hearing, if this information is true, to give her reason why she has not been welcomed back into the palace. Now, if the welcoming is going to happen sooner or later is what I don't know yet, but what we are hearing is that she has been very worried, she has been crying, and she has been very, very unhappy about the fact that she and her kids have not been welcomed back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Now, I got a comment the other day where somebody was saying, why is it that I am always standing and saying that I don't want to be involved in whether the kids are for Kabiyesi or not? That is my decision. It's not me. I cannot be involved. That is too strong, okay? I will not be involved. The person went ahead and wrote a whole lot of stuff, why I am being partial and all of that. Because I refuse to say what I don't want to say doesn't make me partial. I am not the mother of the kid, so I don't want to get involved in that one. Meanwhile, they said her cry, that she's been very, very upset over the fact that she has not been welcomed back into the palace up until now. If this information is true, this is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. These are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information. Dela Wright, I have told you guys that, these are all speculated information. I love you guys. Thank you so much.